10 Key Lessons from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Short introduction. Think and Grow Rich is one of the universally recognized personal development masterpieces. Written in 1937 after a 25-year research on some of the most economically successful individuals. The book's philosophy centers around the idea that success in any endeavor can be reached through mental visualization. Lesson 1. Thoughts are powerful things. Hill argues that thinking is more conducive to success than any other feature, including money, education, or specific knowledge about something. Hill translates thinking as a mixture of initiative, faith, willingness to win, and resilience. Failure is also considered a necessary part of the learning process. Lesson 2. Desire. How bad do you want to be, and what would you do if you were to achieve it? Therefore, in an hypothetic, overall scheme, desire is the one stage that links thoughts and actions together. Thoughts, commitment, or desire. Action. Columbus dreamed of an unknown shore, the Wright brothers imagined a machine that could fly through air, and Henry Ford envisioned a carriage without horses. These people had two things in common. First, they were resilient enough to overcome other people's critiques and repeated failures. Therefore, be willing to cut them off before they become a real impediment to your personal growth. Lesson 3. Faith. Faith, in Hill's words, means convincing yourself that your goal is achievable. Hill also mentions the importance of writing your goals down, repeating them day in and day out for 30 minutes a day, and promising yourself that you'll be relentless in their pursuit. He suggests a detailed process for injecting both ambition and faith into your goals. This process includes going into a tranquil place where you know you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and repeat out loud your affirmations. Repeat the affirmations every day and night. Put a copy of your affirmations in a place where you can see them every day and read them both before going to bed and when you wake up. If you want to achieve your goals in life, you can do it by repeating the mantra, I can, I will, and I will. Lesson 4. Specialized knowledge. Hill proclaims that there's two types of knowledge. General knowledge. General knowledge, which is very useful for the accumulation of wealth, and knowledge that is only useful for accumulating wealth. Specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is the key to success in any field, and it's even more important if you're a salesperson. Education doesn't stop on graduation day, and those who believe that are eternally condemned to mediocrity. Lesson 5. Imagination. If there's one quote that completely reflects the theory upon which this book is based, it would certainly be that of Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. In our series of letters from African journalists, filmmaker and columnist Ferry Sevenzo looks at the power of the mind. Hill states that imagination can take the shape of synthetic imagination. Through synthetic imagination, our mind works mostly through our past experiences, successes, failures, and the like. Its job is just limited to finding new combinations with past material. Creative imagination. Creative imagination can be stimulated by a strong desire and a clear and well-concocted plan, preferably written. When we think about the future in terms of opportunities, sketching the various outcomes that our actions might drive us towards, we discover a source of inner energy. Lesson 6. Are you a decision maker or a procrastinator? Procrastination is one of the main reasons most people aren't satisfied with their lives. Go out there, draw your ideal life on a piece of paper, and compare your potential life with your current one. Spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after your goals. Well done is well said. Go out there and do something, then excuse yourself if you don't want to do it. Lesson 7. Mastermind Alliance. The combined effort of multiple, high-performing minds is what allowed new ventures and once-upon-a-time garage businesses to thrive and become established realities in today's world. Hill says that once two or more minds get together, a third, way more powerful mind is created. Lesson 8. Sex transmutation. An above-than-average sexual nature is a typical feature of highly successful people. A great salesman can reach a position of influence in his field only if he's able to fully transmute his sexual energy during the sales process. Lesson 9. Subconscious Mind. If you feed your brain with the vision of wealth and success, it'll work its way through making those aims a physical reality. If you grew up in the same settings most of the current human population did, chances are you've been brainwashed for years. Lesson 10. Fear. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles in the way of success, according to author and financial expert David Hill. So, he traced a list of the 7 which he considers the worst ones. Fear of poverty. If you've ever wanted to be rich but were afraid that you wouldn't be able to achieve it, then this is a good place to start. Fear of criticism. History accustomed us to turn our nose up at criticism. In the past, contrary opinions meant punishment for expressing contrary opinions. Critics can rob them of power, self-confidence, and independent thinking. Fear of ill health. This fear, in my opinion, stems from 2 sources: the opinion of those negative people that surround your life. The second one is embodied by the media. Have you ever heard a newscast that talked about something in a positive light for more than 5 minutes? Fear of lost love. Fear of losing a loved one is one of the most common, yet most terrifying, feelings that can be experienced. It stems from personal past experiences and even going further back, from our ancestors. Also, in the primitive era, males got used to stealing women from other men. Fear of old age. Instead of taking the elderly years of our lives as a chance to gather more acuity and life experiences, some of us refuse to acknowledge the positive side of aging. Just like birth and growth, aging is part of life, and it is something that we're all going to go through, major happenings apart. Fear of death. Fear of death is related with the fear of the unknown. Will there be any heaven or hell? Death is a mysterious, unpredictable event, and unpredictability scares us. At the same time, death is necessary, and like aging, no one ever escaped from it. Maybe it's not even as bad as many people make you believe. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. By Napoleon Hill. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning and keep growing.